isn't being a leader quite a responsibility? And isn't being a leader sort of a position which everyone looks up to? But do you think that even if we become a leader or we get what we wanted, do you think maintaining that position is really as easy? Well, not really. There is a huge amount of responsibility that lies on the shoulders of a leader. Well, because the leader has so many responsibilities to fulfill, there definitely have the leaders actually have to be very sure, very clear, very careful about what they are conveying. Or even if the communication is through their verbal language or the communication is through their body language. So, well, they have to be very careful about every aspect, be it their body language, be it their verbal language. So, well, what are we waiting for? You all are once again most welcome to Tutorials Point. Let us go ahead and explore as to what are the tips which can help the leaders to use their body language very appropriately. Okay, now first thing is, as a leader, you need to decide what you want to convey. Whether you want to be a strict sort of leader who micromanages everything, or you want to be a leader who is very open to suggestions whom people can connect to, or you want to be a leader who is sort of neutral, it's okay whatever is happening. Well, I'm sure most of you are going to choose the second option, isn't it? We all want to become leaders, and we want to become leaders who can connect to the other people, right? So because you are now so much aware of whatever your body language conveys about yourself, being a leader, you will definitely have to be very sure to use it that particular way, which means that once you have decided the sort of leader that you want to be, and you also are aware what does your body language communicate through your different actions, then you will be very clear and sure as to how you want to use it to convey the sort of message that you want to. So if you want to be a leader who wants to connect with people, well, then you need to use your hand gestures, you will need to use your smile, your eyes, and so much more to create that connect. But if you want to, as a leader, want to use your body language appropriately, the first thing that you need to be very clear and sure about is what is it that you want to convey as a leader? What sort of leader do you want the people to perceive you as? Do you want to be an authoritarian leader, or do you want to be a leader who connects with people? So first you are sure of what sort of leader you want to, then you can go ahead and use the various tips of your body language to convey the message that you want to. Okay, second point. As a leader, you will need to stay very authentic. So, well, why is it that you, especially as a leader, your being authentic is extremely important? That is because point number one, many people look up to you. Point number two, for any person, irrespective of whether that person is a leader or not, your body language cannot lie. Your words could lie, your actions could even lie, but your body language cannot. So once you are sure what you want to be, and then you are decided, okay, this is my path, you will need to stay very authentic, because whatever you are feeling, your body will show that up, no matter even if your words are betraying that. And as a leader, if your words are betraying your body language, well then definitely that trust factor will never ever be built between you and your subject. So, well, first of all, do decide what sort of leader you want to be. Okay, third point, listen very keenly. Well, one of the most important characteristic of a good leader, be it at your workplace or be it in your family. I mean, when I speak of your family, I'm not talking about literal leader, but maybe someone who is sort of your head of the family or something. So even if you are in a relationship, the most important thing that especially a leader or the person who is leading a particular relation needs to be very, very clear about is you need to listen very, very keenly, because listening keenly is something which immediately creates a connect. And especially when you're a leader, you just cannot afford to not listen to what the person in front of you is saying, because if that happens, well, then that trust factor will completely vanish and you will not even realize it. So if you really want to be a good leader, well, do listen up very, very keenly. Okay, well, eye contact builds trust, and time and again I've been saying this thing: your words could lie but your eyes cannot. So if you want to use your body language as a leader very, very appropriately, do build that correct eye contact. Because see, what is the most important requirement, or what is it that makes a leader a successful leader? Well, it is the trust or the connect which a leader has with his or her subjects. So that trust or connect can be created when your eyes do not lie, because your eyes are the part of your body which very, very strongly convey whatever you are feeling. If your eyes are sort of not in sync with what you are saying, they will completely betray you. They will completely reveal what you are feeling deep inside. So as a leader especially, because when you are a leader, there is a charisma in your image, and it is only through that image that you are able to make your work sort of get accomplished, and you're able to create that bond of trust. So well, if you want to be a successful leader, do learn to use your eyes to build that trust. Okay, last but not the least, keep your hands open, because when you keep your hands open, or when your gestures are open in general, it is a very, very welcoming, a very, very warm expression for anyone in front of you. On the other hand, if your hands are closed and crossed like this, well, then definitely no one wants to connect to you, and you cannot afford that being a good leader. So if you really, really, really want to be successful as a leader in your career, well, then use your open hand gestures, because open hand gestures convey a connect, they convey a warmth, which I'm sure you want to. Well, I'm sure all these points will be really, really helpful to you, especially if you wish to become a successful leader. Do apply them and see the benefits. Well, I'll see you again in the next video. Till that time, keep learning with Tutorials Point and Tutorix. Have a good day.